Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick review on the Mokwheel Basalt ST step through. They do make a step over version, but I like the step through for the ease of getting on and off the bike. This is I believe they call it an olive green, and they have also, I believe it's a white, orange camouflage maybe, and a hot pink. And I ordered the green because it actually looked a lot greener, almost that color green on their website, and it's more of a dark olive green. But anyways, 26 by 4 tires, Tektro brakes, hydraulic that work awesome, adjustable zoom handlebar riser, nice cable management. They've got it all nice and tidied up there. Plastic fenders, which I like also because hitting rocks and stuff, you're not going to get the ding ding noise. It does have a 7-speed tourney derailleur, Shimano 7-speed. Couple things I added was the luggage, suspension seat post, bar end mirror. I've got a little speaker and a cell phone holder. When I bought the bike, they had a special with a suspension seat post, a different seat. I'm not using that seat right now. Cup holder and some mirrors that were bar mounted in here, which I don't like because when you look in it, all you see is your shoulder. And that kit, I believe, was like $99, and I couldn't go wrong. So without this bag on here, it's a nice Mokwheel wood design there, but really nice bike overall. It's got some good features like the adjustable stem here, right down to the fender mounts. You can adjust the left and right by loosening this nut, and you can pull the fender in and out. Got a nice little design right there on the I guess it's a headstock. Does not come with a derailleur guard, which I wish it did. It does have an integrated tail light, brake light, which is also nice. Moving up to the cockpit, you've got leather with an sort of a gel insert. I sort of like these. They're very comfortable, and they are held on by bolts. Get your throttle, control panel, small display I'm not too thrilled about, and your derailleur shift or derailleur adjustments. So powering it on, hold the button down. That's about 3 or 4 seconds, and it'll give you a little hello screen. As far as the display itself, like I said, it is small. If it's flickering on the camera, it's just because of the GoPro. They do not have an actual 100% for your battery. These little bars, there's 10 of them, and that's how you tell how far your battery's down, which is, I think they should have put a little battery display up there with the percentage. It does have 5 assist modes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can switch that to 3 assist modes getting into the menu, but I just left it on 5. And it also has a setting, it's called intensity, where you can adjust the intensity of how intense the motor kicks in when you're pedaling it. This does have the torque sensor versus the cadence sensor, which I'm definitely a fan of. Much more controllable. Getting into the menu, there's 2 different menus. If you hold the up and down button there, you'll get into some basic menu settings, brightness, unit, miles per hour, kilometers, startup mode, how you actually want it to start up, free mode or safe mode. I've got it on free mode, which that is, I'm sure everybody does that. Trip reset, language, and that's it for that one. And then getting into the other mode, it's quicker just to shut it down and turn it back on. Sorry about the delay here. Like I said, it's about 3 or 4 seconds before. The other mode is where you can set the intensity and so forth. So to get in that one, you hold down the light button, the up and down, and both the up and down button. Hold those down, and then we're going to get into a different setting. That's going to be your speed limit. I've just got it set to the highest, 61, which is nice too, that you can set it down to 10 miles an hour if you'd like to also. Power assist gear, I haven't messed with any of that. Oh, that's okay. You can do 3 intensity or 3 pedal assist or 5. I have it set on 5. Voltage level, I'm not messing with that. Wheel diameter, no. Riding modes, that's going to be motor only, pedal and motor. Obviously, I've got it on pedal and motor. And here's your intensity settings. I have it on 5, which you can switch it to 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5. And it does make a difference. It kicks in the motor a little bit quicker. And then you've got the factory reset. So I'll just power it off. This does have a Mokwheel branded 750 watt motor. And one thing nice about this one, it does come as a class 2. However, getting into the top speed, you can set it up to a class 3. And most of the bikes on throttle will only go 20 miles an hour. And then you have to pedal to get to the 28 miles an hour. This one is different. This one will do 28 miles an hour or a little faster even on just throttle. No pedaling required. So I don't know if that's really a legal class 3 bike or not, but I like it. So I use the throttle quite a bit. So that's the bike itself. Like I said, it does have the tail light. It's got a little headlight up front here, which is pretty much useless unless you really know the area you're going into, because it doesn't put off much light. It's one thing they lack on these electric bikes is a decent headlight. But like I said, when you do power it on and do the light by just holding that down, there's your light. It's actually aimed up quite a bit. There's your light, and it does turn on the tail light, which also acts as a brake light, which is nice. I think every electric bike should have a tail light and a brake light. So let me get this. Oh, it's got a little horn too. I think that's built into the light somewhere. So let me power it off, get my GoPro chest mount on. We'll take it out for a ride. We'll go down a little bit of gravel road, paved road, and then we'll hit a little bit off-road. So hang tight. All right, here we go on a little dirt road here. Got some big chunky rock. I have this tire set at about 14 pounds or so. I think the max is 30 pounds. But on this stuff, I usually go 15, 14, even 13. We ride a lot of trails and dirt. So, and I do have the shocks fully unlocked. I forgot to mention that in the first part. You can incrementally adjust it to fully unlocked, and it's got a couple clicks in there, and then it's fully locked for more pavement drive. And then it's got the fine-tune adjustment on the left-hand side. So we get the light on here. Give me some tail lights going down this road, the paved road anyway. It's a little bit more busy. So, all right, we'll catch up with you when we get down to the pavement, and we'll do top speed, throttle, top speed, pedaling, so forth. So we'll catch up in a minute. All right, we're at the pavement. I'm gonna start out in pedal assist 1. And one thing with the torque sensor, you can still hit 28 miles an hour in pedal assist 1, unlike the cadence sensor where you're pretty much limited to set speeds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pedal assist. But I'm getting quite a bit of assist here. Level 2, I don't really feel much more. Level 3 is where you start feeling it. Level 4 and 5. If you'll notice, this will go up as your power goes up, as you put more pressure in. But this is pedaling only. to get a little bit of ghost pedaling now. But I'm definitely not putting a lot of pressure in. So 28 starts to ghost pedal maybe a little bit around 25, 26, but it's easily able to get up to 28 with not a lot of ghost pedaling. So throttle, it doesn't matter what pedal assist you're in, you can throttle 1 through 5 and you're still going to get that top speed of 28 miles an hour. There's 12, 13, 15, 16, 19, 21, 25, 26, and I got a turn here, so 28 there. I like how they have this throttle set up as far as not having to be in pedal assist 2 or 3 to go faster. My main choice is pedal assist 3. This torque sensor on this bike is amazing. You don't have to put a lot of pressure into it, especially in 5, pedal assist 5 with the other setting, the intensity setting set to 5. You really don't have to put a lot of pressure in at all. Goes through the grass real nice. Nice bumpy grass. I do have that suspension seat post on here, so it does help. This is a hardtail bike with no suspension in the rear, but the suspension seat post really helps out a lot. Definitely worth the investment if you have to actually buy one, or you can get it in a package. One thing with Mokwheel, I live in the middle of no bike shops around, and unfortunately Mokwheel support is pretty much non-existent. If I were you, I would not buy one of these unless you have a Mokwheel dealer around or you're very patient with their support. I emailed them a couple weeks ago and I had a question about a little wobble I was having, and it took them 10 days to respond, and they just told me to check my tire and that they would pay for me to take it to a bike shop to get it balanced or trued. And I didn't have to do that. I just unseated the bead, resat it, and it took care of the little wobble. It wasn't bad, but again, their customer service, unless you have a bike shop that sells one of these Mokwheels, I would not suggest it. Unfortunately, I didn't really research that, but I really liked the bike. And I really do like the bike, so let's do another throttle here. See if we can get it up past 28. Sometimes I can get it up to about 30 on throttle only. And I am not pedaling right now. Actually sort of going uphill a little bit too. 28, 29, bouncing off 29. Now we're on some level ground. Saw 30 there for a second. That's still 29-ish, so that's a bonus. No pedaling, 29, 30 miles an hour. And the speedometer is accurate on here. I've had it on my phone for GPS, and it is accurate. Sometimes they fudge them a little bit, but this one's pretty good. So we'll head her back home and finish this up here. Quick way to get home. That knocking you're hearing is my key. There's no noises on this bike. So let me get her back home, and we'll finish up. There you go. One thing I did forget to mention is it comes in 2 different sizes, either small and a large, or medium and large. I can't remember what they name it, but prior to purchase, I was able to actually get a hold of the company, and I spoke with somebody, and they said the only difference between the smaller and the larger size is a seat post. And I don't know if the seat post, he said, was longer, and that just doesn't make sense. Why they'd have 2 different sizes with the only difference is a seat post. I'm wondering if he meant to say maybe the seat post tube is higher, but I'm not sure. So you'll have to figure that out on your research. But yeah, overall, I love this bike. The only thing, like I said, I wish the customer service was a little bit better, and we'll go from there. But I've had really good luck with it. Had a couple questions, and each time I had a question, like I said, it took them a week to get back to me, and they apologized profusely about taking so long, but it is what it is. I mean, if you've got a dealer around you that will work on Mokwheel or sells Mokwheel, we just have 0 dealers around us. So, but overall, it's a great bike. It's a really nice bike. So if you have any questions, put a comment down there. Thanks for watching.